He can release the names to the leader today. The leader doesn't need to be gagged and put under a gagging order so that he's not able to do anything with the information like the rest of these leaders. Release the names.
The Honourable Member for Saanich, Gulf Islands.
Yeah, to my honourable friend from Calgary Forest Lawn, it's very important to not only get a security briefing, but to understand the nature of the obligations of Canada, our intelligence gathering and security experts, and the relationship they must have with our Five Eyes partners. And as much as I believe he sincerely thinks that this would be an easy thing to do, release names, to do so might jeopardize what are referred to, they're human beings, but they've been referred to by CSIS and explaining it to me as intelligence assets whose lives could be at risk if we were to be reckless. I want to put to the honourable member that there was a more dangerous time in 1985, the biggest single terrorist attack on Canadian soil with the Air India bombing. I would no more decide to politicize that and say that somehow the Prime Minister of the day, the Right Honourable Brian Mulroney, was responsible for that. I think we know from the Air India inquiry that there were systemic problems. The RCMP had bits of information. CSIS had bits of information. They didn't work together well. It's critical that in a debate like this on an emergency motion of threats to Canadians on Canadian soil from a foreign government, we stop trying to politicize it and blame one party or one party's leader, but work together to show foreign governments that we can work together. And on that basis, I want the official opposition leader to get his security briefing.
For Calgary Forest Lawn.
Well, Madam Speaker, our leader did get a briefing. In fact, on October 14th, 2024, the National Security Intelligence Advisor to the Prime Minister, the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs at Global Affairs Canada, and the Director of CSIS all gave him a briefing about the foreign interference that was happening from India. The CSIS Act allows the government to offer information to any Canadian about specific risks of foreign interference without forcing them into sworn secrecy or controlling what they say. And after receiving that briefing, they never brought up anything once about not even just our party or anyone of the false claims supposedly that the Prime Minister was making. This is nothing but to try to gag the Conservative leader. This is such a serious issue of foreign interference, and as you can see, the Greens, the Liberals, and the NDP are all playing politics.
The Honourable Member for Stevenson, Richmond East.
Thank you, Madam